So today we're going to have a stuffed chicken on a bed of basil pesto with a walnut crust. So now we're going to add about 6 ounces of walnuts, and we're going to blend that up. Now to that we're going to add some panko breadcrumbs. Yeah, you probably want to add about a cup panko breadcrumbs and blend that. Texture looks good. Now we're going to add this to a bowl. So now I've had some butter and getting softened at room temperature. We're going to add this to our mixture of the walnuts and panko breadcrumbs. Get nice, mixed in thoroughly. Want to make it like a dough almost. Make sure the butter's nicely mixed in with every bit of it, because this is going to be the crust that's going to go on top of your chicken. So now we've added our walnut panko breadcrumb mixture to some parchment paper. We're going to spread it out because we're going to roll this out. Okay, put another sheet of parchment paper on top of it. Take our rolling pin and we're going to roll it. Get nice and flat. Take a look. That is nice. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put this on a cookie sheet and we're going to put it in the freezer. Let it harden up. Now we're going to let that freeze for about an hour. Okay, now we need to make the pesto. We're going to add a couple handfuls of basil, fresh basil. Alright. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not. And then we're going to add some garlic. Quite a few bits of garlic. 4. And then we're going to add about a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to add about a cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. We're going to add some salt. Yes, sir. For the salt. We're going to add some freshly ground black pepper, my pepper mill. Nice. Now we're going to add some almonds. Some walnut almonds. And you can add any kind of nuts you want. I'm just adding these candy walnuts because they're going to match the flavor of the crust. Okay, let's test it out. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. I'm going to pour this into a container. Pour this into the container. And save that for later. So here we have some cheddar cheese, mild cheddar cheese. And we have some diced green chilies. And add those together. We're going to stir them up, and that's going to be stuffing for our chicken. It's just you can add anything you want as a stuffing, but this just goes very well together. You don't have to worry too much about salt because the cheese is salt in the cheese. But you do want to add some black pepper. So I got a pepper grinder, you like that. So you grind up some fresh pepper. Add some pepper to it. And we're going to mix that. So with the chicken, we want to these are some very huge chicken breasts we have here. We want to make a little pocket in the chicken. That's why I'm using a small knife. We want to make a pocket to put the filling in. Make sure it's good to go, nice and thick and nice and deep there. Don't cut through the skin, so be careful. Okay, now the next one. Go in. Okay, now we're going to stuff it. So take our stuffing and put it in the hole. Take your time. It's not a race. So we're going to put half in this breast and then half in the other one. And make sure it gets all in all the crevices. Use your fingers, push it in. Now for the next one, I'm going to put the remaining cheese mixture, cheese and chili mixture in this one. All the cheese mixture in. Close it down. And the next step we want to do, we want to sear the chicken in a cast iron skillet on both sides. And the reason we're using the cast iron skillet is because after we sear it on both sides, give it a nice color, we're going to put it into a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes until done. So now we're going to shape our crust for the chicken. And this is going to go on top of the chicken when we put it in the oven. Okay, now let's add the chicken. We're going to add some salt. That's the ground black pepper. Now we're going to flip it. Season this side. Salt. Pepper. Add a couple minutes on that side. Just to give it a little color, then we're going to flip it back over. Once more. Now turn the heat off. Now we're going to add our crust. Add a crust to it. If you see any spots that need more crust, by all means add it. can never have too much crust on this. Okay, now we're going to add it to a 350 degree oven. Put it in the oven. In the center of a 350 degree oven. Now we're going to let that cook for 30 minutes. See you then. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Let's check on our chicken. Get our instant read thermometer. Check the temp. So you got 10 more degrees. It's reddish, well, 20 more degrees. It's redishing at 140. You need to be at least 165. Okay, so the chicken's done. Because of the size of the breast and the stuffing, it actually took an hour for it to get done. So let's get this out of the oven. All right. Set this here and let this rest for about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's time to plate up. Take our pesto. In the middle. All right. Let's spread out. Add our chicken. Alright, that is golden. Let's see how that looks. Oh yes. Alright, let's cut into it and see what we got. Very nice. Very nice. Can you see that? Very nice. So definitely give this a try. It's delicious. It is easy, and I know you'll enjoy it. And that being said, this is Shaw, and I'm out.